So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth. And joining me as always, my partner, Brock Hewlett. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here. And both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Running right side by Kincaid. Dodges another stop. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's the run back on the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking from the gun, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Has a man on target to Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. The Bears decide to call their first time out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Running in with David Montgomery. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Working quickly here. Williams off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. It looked to me like that was actually his primary read on the play partner, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Yeah, definitely some advanced scouting by this defense. They know that that running back can be dangerous as a pass receiver as well, like so many in the league today. This defense was ready. Offense wanted to create that matchup, but the defense, they were prepared, and they took it away.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Dumped off to his running back. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
brings up 3rd down.
On his own read, they're going to hand it to Montgomery. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now at less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. 4th down, Williams. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. Finds Montgomery on the drop down. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 10-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for it with Montgomery. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Williams. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Got a man, it's Mayer. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams to throw on first. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears blow their lead just before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 46.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Williams on first down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Bears, first down.
Again, it's Williams. Pass back a second. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try, and he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, Well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
3 set of downs for them from the 31. Run from Montgomery to start the half. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Going to the ground again on 1st. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
48-yard line.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. Now here he goes down the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Ryan Urbacher there defensively.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And what a hit there. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Williams on the play action. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Williams will look to throw. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point
Williams trying to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Bears 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They get in on the ground here with Montgomery. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Going play action. Williams buying some time left. He's keeping it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Back-to-back carries here. And He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First down from the 42. Off the play fake, Williams. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards.
Chill.